So episode 4, season 3 of Yellowjackets came out. This episode was intense. Major spoiler warning. The end of this episode shows Lottie's dead body laying on the floor. Did she die? Did she really die? What's happening? For next episode, shows like all the girls getting together to talk about Lottie's death. This doesn't feel real. I was not prepared for the death of Lottie. This episode was interesting. The girls kind of put on a makeshift trial for Coach Ben. I did think it was interesting how this played out. I liked how Misty was like Ben's defense, despite her best wishes. Basically, Misty versus Ty. Ben, I don't know, I like Coach Ben. At first I was like, Like his speech in this episode about how he cared about these girls, about he wanted the best for them. He was afraid that they didn't need him anymore, and that's why he left. Like, clearly he was afraid. I loved his apology to Shauna about, not being there for her during the birth. Really like Coach Ben, and it made me so mad at Shauna when they had to come to a vote and Shauna kind of convinced everyone to find him guilty. I feel terrible for Natalie because we know like something bad's about to happen to her. She's probably going to get stripped of her power because she knew Ben was alive and she didn't tell anyone else. Like, clearly she cares about Coach Ben. I feel like Coach Ben was kind of like the moral compass, like the angel on her shoulder while all this crazy stuff was happening the last season. It was kind of like a reality check, like, hey, this is weird and wrong. And Natalie has kind of been like, not listening to that side of herself, but like, she didn't want to give up Ben, so for this very reason. I don't know what's going on with these two. I don't even want to comment. I want them to be happy, but they're driving me a little nuts. I was really frustrated with Shauna in this episode, just as a whole. Clearly, Misty did not cut the brakes. She's mistreating Misty. I just feel like she's so stubborn that she won't admit when she's wrong, and she just assumes Misty is being Misty. She's in the wrong here, and like karma's coming to bite her, I guess. We did get another scene of, deceased Jackie. We saw her in the freezer. She kind of encouraged her to like, wake up. Someone's clearly trying to mess with you. You need to pay attention. It'll be interesting to see if she finally figures out that Hilary Swank has been after her this whole time. When are we going to learn more about that? I don't know. Misty's like my favorite character this season, I think. And so this episode just kind of reaffirmed that. I don't know. I liked watching Misty kind of defend Ben. I think she's a genuinely good person, but she has her quirks. Like little flashback she had in the kitchen with the knife, that was something. I wish nothing but the best for Misty. I just want good things to happen for her. I can't wait for next week. I want to know what happened to Lottie. What's going on? When will we see Hilary Swank? Did Hilary Swank kill Lottie? Is Lottie actually dead? I'm assuming she is. We'll find out more next episode, but this was an interesting episode.